Now, since we are returning to the agency, might as well have a look at those case files that we recently picked up. Since some of them seem to tie into the main story, why not actually do them, and then when we're done with them, then we go with the actual main storyline. Seems to be a good way to actually do something on the side rather than just going with the main story. From owner Okonoya. What with the earthquakes on one hand and the public security law on the other, my nose for profits tell me to stock up on medicine. Why don't you fetch me 5 medicines? Eh? What do you say? Do we have a deal? Okay. Well, that was easy. From Oran High student. I heard a curse called the Murasaki Kagami. If I don't forget that name before my 20th birthday, I'll be cursed for life. I heard I can get rid of it with a stone called Pyrosteel. My friends Fumiko and Yeiko could use some too. Get as many as possible. From Harada and Company. I've had the worst luck stocking up on merchandise lately, and I need 2 wood ornament immediately. If you can find them for me, I'll give you the plastic I just imported. It's made of the latest technology, some kind of synthetic resin. Oh, damn, I sold the wood ornaments, so I don't actually have it. Okay. From Dr. Victor. Could you bring me the Pagan Order demon Lilim? I need that demonic power which only Lilith's children possess for my studies. In return, I offer you this used camera that I picked up in Germany. Okay. From Rookie Summoner Taido. I'm investigating the phantom vehicle, ghost car, that's been sighted recently. It appears from the rear, drives around for a couple of minutes, and takes off. It was sighted in Kurisusaka, but I've heard it went down to Dark Sakudu Show. Please investigate and then destroy it. Okay. Well, okay, so we have to go back to Dark Sakudu Show for that one. Okay. I was actually expecting this this chapter to be over pretty soon, but I guess we can just yeah. I think the case file seems to be a good way to kind of make the chapters longer. I don't know if there's going to be 13 chapters in this game though, but it seems to be that the game would at least be able to fill out at the very least 30 to 40 hours, depending on how much you do. Which is totally fine by me. So let's head over to Dark Sakudu Show and see what this demon car is all about. It's probably the same demon that we saw in the previous game. Which means that I'm actually gonna have to find some... I'm gonna need to find a frost demon, which I don't have. So this is a good time as any to gather more demons, just to get a balanced party, which is basically what I always want to have. What the young man said. We cannot simply discount it as a lie. The unrest in Manensho has not escaped our notice. If a fiend has arrived, it would explain much. Raidou, your report on this fiend Binbogami's power. I would caution you to beware of meeting fiends from now forth. Oh yeah, you don't really want to do that if you can avoid it. Okay, so now we have access to Manensho. But we're still gonna do the case files first. Oh yes, you have the entire fate of the capital and possibly the whole country on your back. No pressure. No pressure. Alright, so back we go to the Dark Realm. What? Oh no. Okay, that was not right. So basically, okay, I thought I actually had a wind demon, but no, that was actually... yeah. So do you remember me mentioning that in the beginning of this recording session I had to actually restart, start over from somewhere? Because the recorder just stopped working for a moment. And that's because, well, yeah. Sometimes if you don't have the correct settings, it will just stop mid-recording and you have to start over again. And it was during that recording session, before I had to restart, that I actually acquired a Wind Order Demon. But then I didn't have it again because I had to restart my recording. So that was a bit of a mix-up from my side. So I don't actually have one. Oh yeah, I did pick up a poltergeist back in Fukurotsubo. Damn it. And now I don't actually have one. Oh, I should have actually picked it up when I restarted my recording, but I guess I just forgot about it. Because I thought I already had one. Sometimes my mind just works very strangely. I don't even know. I guess sometimes my mind is just a bit out of it. I'm pretty sure there's at least a frost demon. Yeah, we have a frost demon here. So I can at least pick that up. No. We were not going to pick the third option. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to make sure that we pick one up before we fight the demon car, whose name completely escapes me. Oh. Oh, a devil summoner. I got a great tip from a veteran summoner. The theory states that you should have demons ready to summon at all times. That's the process by which one becomes a true devil summoner. Okay. Let's go this way. Son of a gun. Okay, so there's a dragon's jaw that way, so which means we're gonna have to go through the alleyway. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing that the demon car is at the same location that Inugami was at. I don't really mind the backtracking as long as the area is not... Well, the areas will always be around town, so it's not a bother to navigate the actual areas. It's not like you have to revisit annoying dungeons when you take these case files. So really, I don't really mind the backtracking here. It's just the encounter rate, which is quite high in the Dark Realm. It just feels like it's a little bit higher than it was in the previous game. But then again, in the previous game, I also had a demon with Intimidate, so that I wouldn't have to run into them all the time. Oh well. The fights are pretty fast anyway, so... yeah, we can get them done pretty fast anyway. And it's not really that bad anyway, since thanks to the new combat system we should never have any problems with healing ourselves either. Yeah, actually when I think about it, as long as you can exploit all the demons in an area you are going to grind in, you should never have any problems keeping everyone in your party healed up. Wow, that's going to be so powerful later on. I had actually not thought about it before. You know, there's always this phase when you enter a new area where you don't actually know any the demons in the area. You have to figure out progressively everyone's weakness. But once you do, things become so much easier. And thanks to the mag system here, it's just going to... You're going to snowball so easily once you get things going. Once you really know how to work out the demons in the area. Wow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. This is just the beginning of the game, so this is just really the tip of the iceberg. So that's going to be exciting. I think that at least one of the things that I feel proficient in after playing these games for so long now, but noticeably less than so many others who have played these games so much more than me. But at least I have a pretty good grasp of enemies' weaknesses in this game. I'd like to think. Oh, still hit me. Yeah, so this is pretty nice. But then again, in the previous game, it wasn't that big of an issue either, because you always... If you just kept grinding, you would also pick up those chakra items, which would restore your MP manually. Or, you know, through items.